up, baby gang? Back with another video, and today, oh, you heard that! And today, as saw by the title, I'm going to be doing a story time on my first time. You guys have been literally bugging me on my YOLO from here to here to here to here to everywhere on my YOLO, telling me to do this. Like, you guys are so demanding, so I was like, let me just get up and do it. I'm currently just sitting here waiting for my food to come. I guess it's here. Hold on, I'll be right back. Cut me some slack. I tried to be aesthetically pleasing and just the food will pop up after. I tried, but it just flopped. I'm so done. But yes, today I got a little family taco pack from Taco Bell with no family. Yes, I got a family taco pack that came with 12 tacos. I got a chulupa. I don't know how to say this shit. I'm Hispanic, but I'm not Hispanic. So, I don't know how to say it. I got one, and then they gave me one for free. So, I also got another one right here with the little red sauce. And I got 2 wild strawberry blast freezy things. And I'm going to be getting into it and telling you guys what it really is. But I'm probably not going to be eating one of these. I'm probably going to give it to my brother because I'm probably not going to eat all of this together. But, yes, guys. Like, let's just get right into these. My social medias will be linked to screen. But my social medias will be linked in the description down below, as always. I respond to all my fans. Like, why can't I get that? But my social medias will be linked in the description down below, as always. If you want to contact me, I respond to all my fans. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're almost to 6,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. We were literally at just like 800 like last year. Like, you guys really did it, period. And also make sure you drop a like and a comment, and let's get right into the video. Guys, I'm getting a little rusty on my intro. I'm sorry I had to film that so many times. Trust me, it might look like 1 or 2 times to y'all, but I just filmed it like 13 times. It's a lot. But yes, I'm going to get right into it and tell you guys the real scoop. I'm going to give you guys, like, not tips, because I don't want to seem like a little skank. But I'm going to give y'all, like, little tips and, like, guides and just things, how it went and stuff and how it felt. And I'm just going to tell you guys the real scoop, period. I'm not really knowing what I want to dive into. I think I'm going to dive into this little box right here first, because I don't want to hop into the main topic. But let me just explain it to y'all. So as y'all know, I just turned, ooh, a little cinnamon please. Look at these. And don't mind the mess in here. Dumb. I'm looking a real mess. But that's besides the point. Ooh. Look at these. This look good. Okay. So last year, in the summer, I was 14. Mind you, I was a little skank. I'm not talking about having sex every time. But I'm saying, like, I was just, like, I used to talk to and flirt with a whole bunch of boys. Like, it was just real bad. It was real bad. I was a little whore. But obviously I'm not like that now. Back last year in the summer, like it was probably the beginning of summer or midsummer, I was like, sign up if you wanted to be honest and rate. And I wasn't talking about like one like in my YouTube videos that I used to do in the past. I'm talking about like, how I feel about you, if you cute, if I want to give you the little turkey for a dancing, you know. It was just real to be honest and rate. So, this boy stood up and asked, I'm not gonna say his name. He in a relationship. But, I'm not gonna, he asked for it to be honest with me, so I gave him one. You know, I say what I say. I think I said something like, I think I said something like, you look good, and if I had the chance, you know. Y'all already know, stop. Y'all already know. So, that happened with him. And it was probably like a few days later, or the same day, I don't know. So then he said good looks. And I was like, ooh, good looks. Like, I don't know any straight boy that say that. Like, right after I said, oh, they stood, they crazy stuff. I don't know any straight boy that said that. So, I was like, okay, good looks. You know, safety, like what? So then it was probably the day after or like 2 days later or a little bit later. I posted a YOLO on my story. I was like, people, you know, I was just a skank. Like I was ready to date. I was ready to mess with any boy that was coming my way. But I finally gained some self-respect. But yes, I made a YOLO, said be bold. And then he obviously stood up and he said, oh, you gave me a freaky to be honest and rate before. You look good. He was like, you look good. And I'm trying to grease this thing. If I have the screenshot, I have the screenshot. I'm gonna put it up right here. That's what he said. I was like, ooh, I know exactly who this is. So I was like, let me go text him. So I think he was ready for something. Because I went to go text him. He popped in the chat. I was like, ooh. Like, I didn't even start typing yet. I was like, oh, you was ready for this moment, huh? And whatever. So that's when I was like, oh, what are you trying to do? I was like, oh, is this you? He was like, yeah, that's me. And I was like, what you trying to do? And then we started talking a little nasty, you know. So then, that's when, you know, we said we was gonna link that weekend. And mind you, I'm 14, he's 16 at the time. So I was like, oh, we're gonna link that weekend, do some things, whatever. I don't know if it was gonna happen, but we just said that, whatever. So then that's when the summer goes by and the new year starts. The new year, my birthday's at the beginning, like the end of the year, but the beginning of the school year. It's in October, so that's when I turned 15 and whatever, and he obviously turned 17. So that's when he would keep blocking me and unblocking me on Snapchat because of rumors and stuff. It was just a whole bunch because, I don't know, he was unblocking me and doing all this stuff, but I was like, I'm not about to sit here and keep paying attention to no boy. But I did. So that's when then one day I guess he was just feeling real low. And he texted me in like December, late December or early January. And he was sitting there like, oh, I'm really trying to do this. Like, I was just scared before, but now I'm really ready. I was like, okay, you ready? I was like, okay, what's good? I was like, what's good? So then that's when we said we was gonna leave that weekend again. You know, I'm just sitting here like, oh, okay, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not gonna sit here and beg nobody, but what do I look like? Okay. So yes, then that's when we actually linked or whatever, and I got to his house. So I put it to his house, whatever, and I came inside, and then that's when we sat on the couch. And then he was like, oh, I tried to put Netflix on, but it wasn't working. Boy, you know, if you didn't pay your Netflix bill, just say that. If you're broke, just say that. Like, boy, we all go through it. If you didn't pay it, just say that. If your TV, your Xbox 360 wasn't working, just say that. Like, okay. So we sit on the couch, whatever. And then that's when I'm just like, hey, what's up, boy? Like, what's good? And then he like, well, good. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so you was mad bold through text, but you're not doing nothing in person. He was like, oh, I'm the straight one. I have never done this before. I was like, here we go. I have to lead the way like always. You know, I had to make myself seem like that top tier girl. Like, you know, I had to make myself seem like that girl. And I was just like, okay, whatever. So, here we go. That's when I leaned over like, boy. And I started doing his jacket. And then, I took off his shirt, whatever. And then his pants, whatever. And, you know, I go down to the floor and I start getting the Turkey 3000. You already know what it is. I mean, that's when I'm still fully dressed. I had on a jean jacket. I know exactly what I was doing. I had a jean jacket with like a purple kind of shirt with some jeans and my blue shoes. So yes, I was wearing that. And then he was like, what you doing? And I thought I was doing something wrong or something. I was just sitting there like, what do you mean, what am I doing? Don't sit here and question me when you sitting there just like these. Like, please don't. And then he was like, I was like, what do you mean? And then, he was like, why you still got all your clothes on? I was like, ooh, okay, like, you want to see my navys or something? I was like, okay. So then I took off my jacket, like, boy, you want to take this off? So I took it off, whatever. And then I took off my shirt. When I tried to go back down and do what I was doing, then he like, you're not done. I said, ooh, okay. Like, I took out my pants and took out my underwear, whatever. And I started doing that. So then I'm like, and my arms are like on his arm, like his legs like this, doing what I have to do at the same time. And he like puts his arms under my like armpits right there, whatever. And then he puts me on the couch, whatever. And mind you, we're already on the couch, but he puts me on the couch. So, but that's when we started doing the, you know, the little thing, you know what I'm talking about? Like, that's when we started doing it. And, you know, I was enjoying it or whatever. You know, I was loud. I never experienced this before. I was loud. And then, tell me why. 5 minutes later, that's when, what do y'all want? Like, I'm filming. Girl, I'm in the middle of my video. Like, what?
I'm sorry, okay, bye.
Oh, gosh. Ugh, Kevin's just so annoying. So that's when, like, 5 minutes go past, and then he's like, and then I didn't even notice, because, like, I'm just in sweet or whatever. And he's like, oh, what if I said I already finished? I was just sitting there, like, ooh, child. That's all just sitting there like, are you done or like can you go another round? Like I'm like, boy, like it's over already. Like okay. That's when he's like, okay, I can go another round. Just give me a second. So I'm just sitting there like this. I'm just like, I'm butt naked. I had to get up because I was like this, and then I got up like I was sitting there naked like okay, just waiting. I literally waited for like 8 minutes, just sitting there naked like. Looking, and mind you, my phone broke, so I didn't have nothing to go on, occupy myself. I was just sitting there like, okay, boy, like, you gonna have me here bored and shit. So that's when, then he was like, that's when he took off the condom, whatever. Oh, child. That's when he took off the condom. I was like, come clean his area. I was like, okay, so I grabbed his shirt, and I was like, here you go. Like, what's this gonna do? Like, I'm not a maid or something. I'm not a janitor. I was like, clean yourself. He was like, no, you come clean it. I was like, ooh. I was like, okay, wait. You want me to come clean it or okay? So I went over there and did it. Oh, and that's when I continued to do my thing. That's when so that he puts me back in the same position, and then he's just doing his thing. And it takes I was sitting there like, boy, you can't handle me. Like you can't handle me, whatever. And he did, and I was just sitting there like. He was home alone, so I was just sitting there like, okay, screaming like, okay, like I'm loud, okay, whatever. And he's just like, I thought I couldn't handle you. And he's just talking to me. I'm like, okay, like stop. I'm getting a little shy and stuff, like stop. So then he flips me over and puts me on my back, and then he just still continued to do it. Imagine before I got there, I had a coffee, but I didn't drink it because I didn't want nothing to happen. Yeah, but I had an iced coffee. Like fuck. Yeah, I had an iced coffee, but I didn't want nothing to happen, so I didn't drink it. I just left it there. So that's when I was mad dehydrated. I was thirsty and stuff, but I didn't want to ask for nothing to drink once I got there, so I was just thirsty. Like I was like, okay, I'm thirsty. That's when he's doing it in missionary or whatever, like when I'm on my back, and he's choking me. And I'm just sitting here like I'm thirsty, so I'm trying to swallow like my spit or something. So I'm like. But like he's like choking me, so I'm like, it's getting stuck right here. I'm like, like I can't breathe. You about to suffocate me and stuff. So he took his arm off like my neck, and I'm just sitting there like trying to gasp for air, and I'm thirsty and stuff. So like my throat was all over the place, and I'm not talking about like in a bad, like in a nasty way, like because I was doing it. But I wasn't talking like that. I was just talking about like my throat was all over the place because I was so thirsty. And then I was gasping for air because he was choking me. I would never be dehydrated again. That's why I've been drinking a lot of water. That's why I would never be dehydrated again, because that's why I be drinking a lot of water, and I definitely be drinking my drinks because I don't got time to gasp for air again. So after that awkward little moment, girl, whenever I tell somebody the story, it just feels like they don't believe me, but it's like I can't do nothing even to prove it. In the middle of it, the second room, he's like, all you hear is this. I'm like, oh my God, like who is home? So then I grab my stuff and I run to the bathroom. And I guess it's a family friend that drops off packages or stuff, like, for his family. I don't know, like, I don't live in that family. Like, I guess it's a family thing. They were like, oh, what's up? Said his name. It was a wife and a husband, like, they were together, whatever. And they were like, oh, what's up? Here's your thing, like, whatever, here's your mail, whatever. I don't know, something. So then that's when they were like, oh, you're home alone? He was like, yeah, I'm home alone. My mom just went to go get something, whatever, do something, grocery shopping. I don't know, something. So the reality is the guy was like, oh, I'm using the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. Like, I'm just like, okay, like, this is not giving. So he like, oh, my bro in there. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in here. Like, I was just standing there, like in the bathroom, behind the door, just like, yeah, I'm in here. Like, he was like, all right, bro. I was like, all right. Like, I had to whip out the deep voice, like, boy, like, not like, boy, like, boy. Like, I had to rip it out and really play in disguise, but straight with Ariana. And that's when, like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. And I was like, it's all good, whatever. And he left, whatever. So now I was like, make sure you lock the door because that could have ended real badly for you. So yeah, before we got back to it, I opened the bathroom door and I was just standing there like this emoji right here. I was just standing there, like, naked, like, so what now? And then he's like, oh, come back into it. I was like, okay. So we went back to doing the little nasty. And then I just started giving him the Turkey Night 3000 again. I'm just going to tell you how it felt and everything. After, I'm just going to tell you the story. So we finished whatever. And I put back on my clothes. And I was like, can I get something to drink? Like, it's a little thirsty. Like, y'all already know my throat was dry. I was thinking about putting my mouth on that bathroom sink and like slurping up some water or something. But like, I don't know where that sink been. So I was just like, oh my God, like I'm sitting here dehydrated, my blood evaporating and shit. I'm just sitting here like I'm thirsty. Like what? So upset about the thirsty part. Cause my throat was dry in the Sahara Desert. It was just not giving. So I was like, can I get something to drink? And of course, out of all the things, when I need to get hydrated, this boy gave me like cranberry juice, or like it was like a tangy juice. I think it was like Minute Maid or something. Like it was mad sour and mad like I don't know. It was just like so raspy. I was just sitting there like cause you know like when that juice when you drink too much juice like that sour stuff, it like just gives that little stinging thing in your throat. I was just sitting like trying like I was like, can I get some water? He was like, oh yeah. But I definitely drank all that Minute Maid. It was real good. But I was saying, like, you could have gave me something, like, more hydrating and stuff, but he gave me that. So then, that's when he goes to go get his speaker. Where's the soft taco say? Oh, right here. Okay. So that's when he goes to go get his speaker. And then he comes back upstairs, and he's playing music. So he's like, oh, any song requests? I was like, no, I don't really listen to the stuff that you listen to. So he's playing, like, G Herbo and stuff. I'm just saying, like, okay. So that's when he's like, oh, I'm about to go get dressed on my boy's house. I'm like, okay, boy, like, I was tired. So I was laying down on the couch, whatever. So he like, he has my phone, you could pick a song and change the song if you want to change it. So I was like, okay, but you know my little sneaky self, I went on his phone and I went to messages and it said princess, and the princess said I love you. I was like, ooh. I was like, you know what, that ain't none of my business. I'm not even gonna be a homewrecker. I'm just gonna sit there like, so you had a girlfriend this whole time. I was just like, okay, like whatever. So he was like, you can come to my room. I was like, okay. And I give him his phone back and the speaker, whatever. And then I laid down on his bed. And that was a nice thing about him. He gave me a blanket, whatever. And he was like, oh, okay. And I slept until I was coming to get picked up, whatever. So yes, that was just crazy. Like, it was a knocking. We got interrupted. And then I saw his girl saying I love you on his phone. I was just sitting there like, what is these, honey? Like, I feel like I'm on, like, Jimmy Fallon or something. Not Jimmy Fallon. What is it called? Dr. Phil or something. I don't know what it's called. Like, y'all know what show I'm trying to say. But it was just real mixy. Ooh, why am I closing this up? I'm still eating. It was just a lot. It was too much. I was sitting there like, what? I was like, for my first time, this was a little... But it was a little adventure. Like, I feel like for my first time, it was real good. Like, it was just a real adventure, and I had fun. I had a good time, and I enjoyed it, period. Now I'm going to tell you how it felt. So, when it first went in or whatever, I mean, it was like, ooh, like, it was just like, it didn't hurt. Like, it's different for different people. It didn't hurt, but it was like, it was a new feeling. Like, it was just like, ooh, okay, like, ooh, something going up there, I guess. So, like, it kind of hurt for a quick second. And, of course, like, I lost blood a little bit because it was, like, my first time. Like, my butthole was stretching out. Like, what? Like, come on. But, yeah, so that it kind of hurt a little bit. But then it just felt good after a while. And he was doing it, like he had sex with a boy before. I was just sitting there, like, okay. Make sure y'all stay protected because I was protected. And it was just like, I don't know, it seemed like he knew what he was doing. Oh, and yes, in the middle of, I think he was done choking me. I was sitting here suffocating for air. He stopped, and then he, like, took it out, and he started, like, doing things to me. I was just sitting there like, ooh. I was like, okay, boy, you know, this was for experimentation, not for you to have some passionate little intercourse. Like, I was like, this boy is doing everything in the book. I was like, okay. I was like, I mean, if you... I was like, you is not straight, baby. Like, okay. But yeah. Fair. So, obviously I'm talking about gays. I'm not talking about females, but... Yeah, gays. First, I want you to know... Ooh, got a little on my biker short. First, I want you to know to make sure I douche it up. On Amazon, just look up a douche, D-O-U-C-H-E, period. Look that up on Amazon and get one for a cheap price. It doesn't matter which one you get. And make sure you douche it up before you have a little sexual intercourse. It makes everything clean and it filters you out, period. I recommend lube. Also, if you don't have sex, don't use no Vaseline or no baby oil. Like all those substances in your garbage disposal. Like, why you putting all that up there? That's not supposed to be up there. So just use some lube, period. Me, I didn't use lube. I just got these. I got this Wediana, period. Oh, yo, I am crazy. Now when I do got this Wediana, he just like speed one time and it just steady. I was like, okay, boy. But yeah, that's really the scoop. Y'all was expecting something like, I just jumped off a building and I landed it and did a split on the D and stuff. Like, y'all expected that to me to say all that, but it was a little adventurous, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. And then he wanted to do it again, but he got a relationship, and I was just sitting there like, I just be sitting there like, boy, okay. It was a good experience, but I don't talk to the boy at all. To the fact that he's in a relationship and the fact that I am talking to someone, so it's just like, I respect his boundaries and I respect my both things boundaries. So it's like, yeah, it's just real crazy, but that ain't none of my business. But that's it for this video. I have my little 12 talk and I'm still gonna be eating these off camera. Hold on, yo. I'm gonna call up Kevin for y'all because I know y'all want to talk to Kid. Be right back. Who the f do you think you are? Okay, I guess hashtag bestie breakup. I'm never talking to him again. But y'all, that's it for this video. My social medias and the boys' social medias. Yo, I am crazy. My social medias will be linked in the description down below as always. If you want to contact me, response to all my fans. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell to be notified when more videos drop, because we're about to hit 6,000 subscribers. We're at 5.9. Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys also for 250K on TikTok. I love you guys so much. You guys know I've been grinding on TikTok every single day or every other day to make videos for you guys. I sit there and edit them like YouTube videos so they'll come out good. And you guys have really been blowing me up, and my page is finally off shadow being. So I've been doing so good, and thank you guys so much. You guys are really making my dreams come true. I literally love you guys so much. But that is it for this video. And if you want to go get some PP, then go get some PP. And I am out. Peace.